Hello and welcome to Edelweiss Commodity Research webcast. I'm Ranisha Chenani, heading the Commodity Research Desk, and I'm here to share my views on commodity markets for the short term. April has been very difficult month for commodities, where we have seen selling pressure in almost all commodities due to renewed concerns from Eurozone debt crisis, especially Spain, where bond yields have risen more than 6%, and also some weak economic data that are released from US. Also, China is showing some degrowth numbers. So these are the concerns which are tempering the short-term rise in the prices. Talking about gold first, it is trading in the range of 28,400 to 28,800, and prices have been taking support and resistance at this levels many times. But next few days of April could be very important for gold, where we could see some breakout from this range, because on 24th of April we have Akshaya Tritiya, which is auspicious day to buy gold, and on 26th of April we have COMEX gold options expiry, and also Fed interest rate decision after the market hours, so which will have effect on prices on 27th of April. Also on 27th of April we have US GDP data scheduled to be released. So we'll see how this events affect the prices. If we see overall view is bullish in gold, and one could use Akshaya Tritiya, the auspicious day, as a buying opportunity and accumulate gold on this day. And we have 30,000 target by this year end, so one could hold it for 3 to 6 months and this target could be achieved. Talking about silver, then silver is trading in range of 55,000 to 58,000. Our view is not so much bullish in silver, because we have seen drop in ETF demand, in ETF holdings and demand in silver internationally. So, and technically also it is not looking so bullish. So I think 55,000 support would be broken in short term, and next we could see 53,000 to 52,000 levels, so that are to be watched for. Talking about base metals, then base metals have been range bound and taking the support from the Chinese economic data, where we have seen some degrowth numbers coming in. Manufacturing indexes are not good, GDP is not good, so that's why prices are coming to lower levels. But in last week we have seen prices rebounding in almost all base metals, because IMF raised the global forecast for 2012 from 3.3% to 3.5% in 2012, and also the Spanish bond auction was good, so this showed some the pressure from the Eurozone is waning. That's why somewhat support and lower level buying was seen. Copper is mainly trading in range of 405 to 410 on the lower side, to 425 to 430 on higher side. So we have to wait and see which support or resistance it breaks. Also in nickel we are a bit bullish, and we would recommend to buy on dips around 910 with the stop loss of 885 and target of 955. Now talking about energy sector, crude oil is showing some mixed trends and is trading in range of $105 to $101. Short term view is range bound to bullish, and what could use the dipping as the buying opportunity. For 2-3 days we would recommend to buy crude oil near 5400 to 5420. Stop loss should be kept at 5380 and target would be 5480 on the higher side. Now talking about agri sector, spices mainly, which are showing some signs of recovery from last 2-3 days due to expiry of the contracts and the speculative positions being rounded off. But this recovery is short term. Our view continues to remain bearish, particularly in pepper and cardamom, where in last week there were rumors from media that these commodities could be banned. So one could take the opportunity to sell pepper around 38,500 to 39,000 for the target of 37,000, and if that price sustains below that, then 35,000 on the lower side. Also cardamom and turmeric are also looking bearish. On oilseeds complex, soya bean has been continuously making new highs, but on international and domestic front, but I think these prices are not sustainable because FMC is continuously regulating these prices and it is on its radar. So anytime we could see some profit booking coming in, so one who is holding the position on long side should exit and wait for markets to turn around and build a sell position. So overall view remains, sell on release, not so much upside is expected. On the higher side we could see 3450 to 3500 maximum, but lower side prices could fall to 3200. So this was the view on oilseeds complex. So that's it from my side. Thanks for being connected. Thank you.